I have a really funny memory of playing on a stage in Waimate at the AMP show when I was about 12 years old. Maybe doing a Limp Bizkit cover. I don't know.
That's fresh.
I was pretty passionate about that.
That's it. It's taken me a long time to get to like making music and doing this whole thing, and so I felt like I have kind of dabbled, like dipped my toes in quite a few art forms and ways of expressing myself, and never felt like I've had this one true calling of a passionate thing that's like my life force that carries me through everything. I've just kind of like dabbled and tried things out.
I feel like they can shift.
Yeah.
They can shift?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't just have one passion.
Totally, it's a fluid thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. I always felt that pressure to have the one calling, you know, like the sun would tear through and the guitar would come down or something.
We have a collective passion
Totally.
at the moment, I think. So,
Yeah, this is kind of life now.
yeah, and it's more of a, it comes out more when we're together, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Doing it.
And playing.
Mm-hmm.
My first musical experiences because Max and I only really started playing music in the last few years, playing guitar. But I used to go and sit. A night out would be me going around to Conor's house to watch him play drums. I'd just sit in his room and watch him play drums with each other and just think it was the coolest shit in the world. I was like, I'm never going to do anything like this.
Set up the drum kit in the lounge and make them play.
Just have some beers and
Play
watch
a
something.
song.
You exhibitionist. Did you take your top off?
Oh yeah. Hot summary.
That's so funny.
Yeah, there you go. Passion is us sitting in Connor's drum room, tops off, drinking beers for the first time. Loving it. We're Soaked Oats. I'm Oscar.
I'm Henry.
I'm Conor.
I'm Max.
Our instruments are the Pearly White.
Hold on.
Well, it's not.
You left
I just
behind
no
the
longer.
White, Yeah. You can't
Car
take
White.
that.
Car White. Man.
Rejected.
Car White.
I play the bubble stick.
The gorilla sticks.
I think you play the Blue Whale.
There's a lot of bands these days, and a lot of guitars, and a lot of
White males.
white males, and a lot of drums, and so that can feel like you're just part of this kind of onslaught of the same thing. Everybody's unique, in some kind of way.
But at the same time, everything I've ever played on guitar
Is a recreation.
yeah.
Derived from something.
Exactly. So
Nothing makes us
we're not unique.
The first songs we wrote were like in the height of summer and were totally influenced by guitar-based indie summery like rock. Like that was kind of our roots. As far as like a sound, I still feel like we're definitely getting there with like progressing into kind of finding that thing, or it's like an evolution.
Well,
Yeah, totally. The first EP we did was called Stonefruit Melodies. Now, Max and I were living together in Wellington. We were selling cherries, and the first song I wrote was for that EP called Cherry Brother, on selling cherries one day. And that summer I went on this road trip and all these stone fruit things started happening, and like I had like, by the end of it I had like 4 stone fruit theme songs, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to just write an EP about stone fruits now because I'm deep. And then I was about to go overseas and I wanted to like record them because I thought that would be cool, and then I went down to play them to some of these guys really nervously, and Henry overheard, I guess, or I just came pleading to him to like help, so I heard he was amazing. And then we decided to record them. And then we spent a week in the attic getting really weird. Recording demo Stonefruit Melodies.
really badly.
Yeah. And that was the beginning of the whole thing. Recorded in the attic on George Street. Couldn't record until 5 p.m, so we'd start recording at 5 p.m, go to like 5 in the morning. A lot of red wine, a lot of topless men playing guitars and drums.
Really badly.
Really poorly.
Really badly.
Yeah. That's how we came.
We played Rhythm and Vines this year, and it was a strange experience.
Last year and this year.
Oh,
well,
just
year.
last year.
It ended up being like one of the best gigs we've ever played ever in Inverness.
In Inverness.
Amazing crowd. Yeah, as soon as we kind of came out and just saw the crowd, we were just like, oh, well, this is gonna be real.
Yeah.
And then we nailed it.
Zing.
Did we?
Yeah. No.
We've answered this question particularly poorly. For that I apologise, viewers.
I don't know, yeah. Like, we played 60 shows last year, which is, I didn't know you could really pull that off in New Zealand. Like, I was surprised that people were still coming by the end of the year, because it's at least a show a weekend. And Dunedin must just hate us by now. But for some reason, people kept coming. But through that, like, we became really tight as a band. We spent a lot of time driving. A lot of time putting up with each other's shit, and yeah, I don't know. It's like this is Max and I's first ever band, and so we've got nothing really to compare it to or like judge it from. But it's been like last year was easily the craziest year of my life for sure. And as songwriters, I don't know. It definitely has been influencing my songwriting, like lyrically. And stuff on like the No Slip Up's most recent EP, like that whole EP is essentially just about the pressure, like of just being in a band and creating creative pressure.
Also in Dunedin, we share a practice space with a whole lot of other bands called The Attic, and you'll sort of be competing for sound with the band next door that might be like Koizilla or Space Bats Attack. And being in the company of those bands is really lovely, and it's also can be quite terrifying at the same time because we're very uptight young men, and we love those bands, and so it makes you want to be good. But,
Yeah, we're gonna make an album this year. The big plan, I guess, is to get an album done this year, and we also are gonna get over to the States in winterish. Yeah,
Winter here.
winter here.
into here,
Summer
there.
there. So we're kind of just working towards that at the moment. Gigs
in America.
Gigs in America would be cool.
Gigs in New Zealand up until then would also be cool.
That'd be a good thing.
Album.
More music.
We're going to talk about masculinity, I think.
Yes, that's the concept of the album is masculinity.
I'm uptight about my biceps.
Sorry. Yeah. You can find Soaked Oats online at Spotify,
Facebook,
Thank you.
Instagram.
Apple Music,
SoundCloud,
Google something? Google Play?
Google Play.
Google Play.
Google Play.
Gmail.com.
There's 8 different.
YouTube,
Under the Radar.
blogs.
Yeah, maybe some articles.
Yeah.
All under the handy Soaked Oats label.
Yeah. Beneath all the Soaked Oats recipes you will find us online.
It's a hard Google search.
Yeah, it is.
I suppose because we're from Dunedin, which is a university town, touring's been really nice because everywhere we go, there's people that are home on some holiday and that will, hello friend, will come to the gig and hang out with us and give us a couch to sleep on. So from that perspective,
Do not kill the fly. Close.
Sorry, I not kill fly.
Do not kill the fly.
fuck off, fly.
Flies are friends.